first thing I'm going to start off with is Too Faced, and I'm going to use Millennial, which is just like a camel shade color. You don't have to use the Stardust Too Faced palette. You can use anything that basically has like a matte light brown camel sandy type of color. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start popping it on with a big brush, like a big puffy brush. I'm going to pop it on into my crease. Now I already have my, it is so hard to do makeup and talk at the same time. I already have on my foundation and my primer. I use the Cetaphil primer. I use my favorite, which is the Maybelline Better Skin foundation, but you can feel free to use whatever you like. So like I said, I'm popping that just into my crease, and nothing too special about it. I'm just kind of like throwing it on there and making sure it's nicely rubbed in and blended, all that good stuff. Then I'm going to take a smaller precision brush, make sure it's clean, has nothing on it, and I'm going to go in with Chandelier, which is this color right here. It's just like an off-white color. It's got like a little bit of pearl to it. I'm going to put that onto my lid. Now this doesn't have to be too precise because we're going to throw some really fun sparkles on it. And make sure you get it into that corner of your eye. That on. Then I'm going to take Double Tap, which is like this maroony color right here. It's got like burnt red, burnt browns, that kind of colors in it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take like a smaller blending brush. I like this one from Smashbox because the bristles are a little bit fine, but then they come open at the top, so it just makes it easy to get a dark color on, blend it, and keep it in the area that you want. So that's why I kind of like this brush. So I'm just going to start and make sure I have my head facing up. That way you can get into those corners of your lid. And I'm just going to start basically tapping that onto the outer corner of my eye. And I'm using a really light hand. I barely have anything on my brush, and I'm just going back and forth in little back and forth motions. Not much to it. Picking up a little bit more, I'm just putting it into that same area. And like I said, I am just putting it where I want it, and I'm not blending it out. I'm just basically deepening it and intensifying it. I'm not really moving it around much. And then I'm going to go back onto that same area with my big puffy brush that I just used, and I'm just going to wipe the edges just to make sure everything's clean and nothing has harsh defined edges. And I'm just going to give it a little bit of a shadow. I don't want like a huge shadow, just a little tiny bit. So it just keeps everything nice and clean. I'm going to use these sparkles from Morphe, and it's like a dark red or brownish. It has like hints of red. I would tell you the color, but it doesn't say it on the sticker on here, but I will go onto their website and find exactly what color it is and put it in the details below in case you want to know. So I realized my lovely daughter spilled my glitter glue because she's so sweet sometimes. So I'm going to make do because I really wanted to do this video. So I'm using the Revlon glitter stick, and it's gold, so I feel like the gold won't really show. And I'm going to use that because it will help the glitter stick. Dipping this little wand into this glitter. And I'm just like really packing it on. Just be careful when you're using glitter because, as you know, it can get into your eye and hurt it and cut it and all that good stuff. So I'm just going to start putting it on my lid. Okay, so I did my other eye, and I added my winged liner, and I added some lashes. If you're not sure how to do liner, I will link above my video how to do wing liner. It's really easy, it's not hard. I mean, it just takes time, it takes patience, and it takes practice. So if you're not sure on how to do wing liner, you don't even need wing liner. Just throw on some lashes and it'll be awesome. But I love me some wing liner, and I feel like I always do it. I know, my thing. Okay, so anyway, now I'm going to highlight. I'm going to use the Better Skin. Yeah, I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to bring it out. I'm going to do a little bit of a dramatic highlight today just because I feel like my eyes are so dark. I just want to lighten everything else. Now I'm going to take my Shade and Light palette and I'm just going to set everything, starting with my highlight. Oh my god, I keep dipping my nail into this damn highlighter. Okay. And I'm setting it with the lightest shade in here. And I'm just tapping it on, I'm not like rubbing. I'm going to take a bigger brush, I'm going to take that same color and I'm just going to set the rest of my face before I go in with my bronzes. And I'm not going to use a lot of bronzer just because, like I said, I want to keep my face really bright. Because I just don't. Then I'm going to take my angled brush and I'm going to go in with the middle color, which is called Shadow Play. And it's just like a bronzer. You can use any one. It doesn't have to be out of this palette. And I'm just going to start at the top of my hairline, above my ear. Almost like a little corner, bring it down, and as you get down you want to use less product, just like that. Then I'm just going to bring that same color up around into my hairline. Then I'm going to take a big blending brush and I'm going to blend out all that bronzer. This little baby. Oh my god. Just because I want a little bit up there. I don't want a whole lot. That's why I'm using this little baby. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a puffy little brush and I'm going to start packing it right here onto the tops of my cheekbones. I don't really rub, I just pat it to where I want it. Then I just put a little bit down my nose. My lips. And for the lips, and then our look will be for my lips, I'm going to use the NYX Pencil in Burgundy, and then I'm going to use the NYX Butter Stick in Licorice. So I'm just going to line my lips, and then I'm going to top it with the buttercream lipstick.